What's going on, guys? I'm your host, Francis Beau, to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on anything going on in the world of entertainment. And yeah, I haven't done a video in a little while. As you can tell, lots of things are different. My face is different, the background's different. What's going on? Well, I'm going to be doing a vlog sometime today, and I'll be posting it on Monday, hopefully. Because there's a couple of changes that have been going on recently, and we're going to discuss it all in a big vlog that I have planned coming up most likely tomorrow or Tuesday. So, so yeah, let's get into this video. So, we are going to be talking about the best and the worst movies of the summer of 2018, because the summer's basically done. Summer is basically over. Summer is from May to August, and August is pretty much done. So we're going to talk about my favorite and my least favorite movie of the summer of 2018. Now, keep in mind, I have not seen every film that came out this summer. There's films out there that I passed on. For instance, I didn't see The Meg. I didn't really care to go see it. And recently, The Happy Time Murders, didn't really care to go see that. I've been pretty busy lately. That's why I didn't get a chance to see these films, and also I just didn't really care. The only one I kind of wanted to see was Mile 22, mainly because of Mark Wahlberg and also of the director behind it. So maybe I'll catch that later. But I have seen a good amount of some films that came out during the summer. I saw at least like 12 films during the summer. And there were mostly some good films. Like I said, this summer was actually not all that bad. There were some good films there and there, but there were some bad ones. So, but we're gonna start off with the best. We're gonna start off with my favorite film of the summer, and I'm gonna list out some films that I thought were pretty good during the summer, and then I'm gonna list my favorite of the summer, and then I'm gonna do the same for my worst. So let's get into my favorite film of the summer. So let's start off with some of the films that were pretty good, but it's not my favorite film of the summer, but I still consider them to be pretty good, solid films. First one being Deadpool 2. I know that I've said in my review it's not as good as the original, and I still stick by that, but it is still a good comedy. There are still some good jokes there and there. I still say that the third act is definitely the best part of the movie, and I thought it was overall a good film. Not great, but still, as a summer release, not that bad. The second one I gotta mention is Cargo. This was a Netflix film that came out, and it stars Martin Freeman. Really, really good take on the zombie genre. Go check it out if you haven't gotten a chance to. It's available on Netflix. Next one would be Incredibles 2. Had a blast watching in the theater. If I had to choose which one was the best theater experience, it definitely had to be Incredibles 2. It was so much fun watching in the theater, and I really enjoyed Incredibles 2 a lot. Next one will be Ant-Man and the Wasp. Was pretty good. My next one would be the lovely documentary known as Won't You Be My Neighbor. Really, really love that movie. Very, very hard. Not making it my best of the summer. It was very, very close. Mission Impossible Fallout. I enjoyed it a lot. I don't think it's better than Rogue Nation, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless. And Christopher Robin is also in my best list. Really had a fun time watching that. So, what is my favorite movie of the summer? I actually caught this film a few days ago, and I gotta say, I really freaking enjoyed it. And I know some people may not like it, but I personally really enjoyed it. And that film is called Revenge. If you guys have not seen Revenge, it's a very, very small film. It's not playing a lot. It hasn't. I don't know if it played in theaters. I think it had like a small limited release. But I caught it when it came out on Blu-ray. And it is so good. It is so good. I really, really enjoyed Revenge. Now, one thing that you should know about Revenge when going into it is that you shouldn't take everything that happens in the film very seriously. There are points in the film that you really have to let the narrative tell its narrative, because there's stuff in the film that obviously would probably not play out in real life. So just note that you have to kind of walk into this film knowing that some stuff that happens in the film should not be taken all that seriously. If you have that mentality going into the film, I think that you are going to really enjoy Revenge. And I had that mentality going into Revenge because I saw the trailer for Revenge, and I already had the idea that this was going to be kind of like a Mad Max Fury Road type of situation where you cannot really take everything going on around the film very seriously. And that's pretty much what Revenge is like. Revenge is pretty much like Taken meets Mad Max Fury Road. That's pretty much how it is. Um, it's a it is a revenge film, hence the title. And the action is very bloody, very gory. I would go as far as saying it's one of the bloodiest films that I've seen in recent years. Um, Very, very bloody. And the main actress in the film is very, very good. I think that she's gonna be ending up becoming a big star very, very soon because Revenge was a very good action film. It was a very good thriller film. It was also a good slasher film. It reminded me a lot of like an '80s slasher flick, mixed with Taken elements and Mad Max Fury Road elements. So, um, and like I said, the main actress is great. She is a total badass. Really enjoyed her a lot. And as I said, this is a film that you really need to not take super seriously. There's a lot of stuff in here that wouldn't play out as they do in this film in real life. So you gotta kind of take this film less realistic and more fictional. So, but yeah, I love Revenge. I love Revenge, and also the soundtrack is perfect and the cinematography is gorgeous. So, and it's a very small film, like very, very small. There's literally 4 characters in the film. That is it, and I love it. I really, really enjoyed this movie. So, so yeah, Revenge is my favorite film of the summer of 2018. Now, what was my worst of the summer 2018? Well, there wasn't a whole lot of bad, but there were a few. I will mention a few, and then I will say what my worst of the summer 2018 is. One of them is not terrible, but it definitely was a disappointment, which is my first mention, will be Solo, A Star Wars Story. Solo, A Star Wars Story was definitely a disappointment in my eyes. I was expecting a little bit more from it, but of course from hearing about the production and hearing a lot what happened behind the scenes, I was kind of taken aback, and I was not expecting... I was expecting the film to still be alright, because the same situation happened with Rogue One, and I thought maybe this film will still hold together, and unfortunately it didn't. Sadly, if we had to hear my ranking of the Star Wars films, I would put the prequels, somewhere, 1, 2, 3, not in that order, but definitely Star Wars Episode 1, 2, and 3 would be at the bottom, and unfortunately Solo would be the next, because, Solo was definitely a step down from the other Star Wars films we've had more recently, and definitely not as good as Rogue One. So, definitely a disappointment, but there's still some good things in there. I was just very, very let down. Now, one film that I was actually kind of looking forward to, and turned out to be a complete mess, was Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, for me, was a stupid film. And for me, the first Jurassic World was stupid, but it was stupid fun. With the sequel, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is just plain stupid. There's a lot of stuff in here that just doesn't make sense. There's plot lines literally thrown into the film. There's at one point in the movie where an action scene is happening, and then a plot line is thrown into the film in front of your face, and that plot line makes absolutely no sense. It was not set up at all. The acting from Bryce Dallas Howard was not good at all. I did not like her in this film. Chris Pratt does the best he can to save this film, but overall it just does not work. The ending sets up a film that I don't want to see, and it made a lot of money, so we will see a third one, and I just didn't like it. The third one that I'm going to mention is actually an anime film. I'm not a huge anime fan, but I saw this film because I'm a huge fan of this character, but the film revolving around this character was poorly made, and that was Godzilla City on the Edge of Battle. Really did not care for this movie. I actually liked the first one, Planet of the Monsters. I thought that one was actually decent. It wasn't great, but there was some good, decent stuff in there. City on the Edge of Battle is not good at all. There's some pretty poor stuff going on in the film. For instance, Godzilla does not show up till the very, very end of the film, and I know some of you guys are going to be saying, oh, well, that happened in 2014 Godzilla. Well, the only thing, the difference with the 2014 Godzilla is that there was some decent characters that we can follow, and there was some cool stuff that happens with these human characters. With City on the Edge of Battle, there is nothing interesting with these characters, and you are bored out of your mind, and you're waiting for Godzilla to show up. That's just my opinion. I'm actually one of the few who enjoyed Godzilla, the 2014 version. But City on the Edge of Battle, just a mess. Just garbage. Alright, now my worst of the summer. This was not good. This was not good at all. It's a Netflix film, and that film is Extinction. Extinction starred Michael Pena, and this movie was horrible. This movie was absolutely horrible. It's actually probably right now one of the worst movies I've seen this year. Extinction is trying to be like this artistic sci-fi film. At one point it's trying to be artistic, at one point it's trying to be Die Hard, at one point it's trying to be like Cloverfield. It's trying to do all these sorts of things, and it just does not work. Michael Pena is completely miscast in this film. He should not have been in this movie. The acting was horrendous. The young kids in the film are so freaking annoying, and the visuals are terrible. The direction is horrible. The story, it does not make any sense. Mike Coulter, who plays Luke Cage, is in here for some reason. Just a bad movie, man. Just bad. Just horribly written. I mean, the story's not terrible, but man, this movie's not good. I literally had to pause halfway through the film, paused it, went to watch something else. 2 days later, came back to finish it. Yeah, there's a reason why nobody picked up the script until like 4 years later. So, yeah, so that's it. My favorite film, like I said, my favorite film of the summer is Revenge, and my worst favorite is Extinction. Or my worst movie of the summer that I did not like is Extinction. So yeah, that's my list. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys let me know, what was your favorite film of the summer? What was your least favorite film of the summer? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. And that is it for my best and worst of summer 2018. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be doing a vlog later today, most likely posting on Monday or Tuesday, so we'll look out for that. And that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, as in these videos, go out. See you next time. Peace.